It tells us some information about the least efficient firm in a homogeneous product industry, and then it tells us that all other firms produce 200 besides the least efficient firm, and it gives us the demand function, which is Q equals 220 minus 2P. The question says, what is the least efficient firm's profit function? Well, the first thing we need to notice is that we are given demand, which means Q is on the left, and it's some function of P, which is Q equals 220 minus 2P. Well, remember this. In homogeneous product industries, we're dealing with Cournot competition, which means that we're choosing quantity. So we're choosing Q, which means that anytime we have homogeneous products, we want to see Q's on the right side of our profit function. So just remember that, Cournot, Q, Q on the right side of the profit function. Which means that right now we're given demand, we need to solve for inverse demand. We need to solve for P. So we add 2P to both sides, we subtract big Q, and we divide through by 2, and we get that price is equal to 110 minus 0.5Q. Well, we know that big Q is just 200 plus little q, so now we can write the least efficient firm's profit function. We need to distribute through that 0.5 and combine like terms, and get this is in the form that we see it on the test. So the next question says, in the long run, if there are no entry barriers, which of the following will occur? And it says output will decrease, output will increase, or output will stay the same. Well, to answer this question, we have to look at the least efficient firm's profit and see if they have any profit, if it's positive, if it's a negative number, or if it's zero. So starting from the profit function, we're going to take the derivative with respect to Q, set that equal to 0, and solve for Q to be equal to 8 units. We then go back and plug in 8 into profit and check whether or not they're making some money. We see that the total profit for the least efficient firm is $17, so we can conclude that total industry output will increase because it was a positive number. If it was 0, total industry output would stay the same, and if it was a negative number, total industry output would decrease.